Keen on the front row. With Craig Bottrell, we go green. Down into turn one, Keen takes the lead. Back in third place, we got Dickinson. And back in fourth place, we got King as they run down the back straight, the first of 25 times. And Keen leads from King as the limited sprint cars tear up the raceway. And it's going to be a dusty, dry old affair. Bottrell in second place. Back in third place, Dickinson, then King, and then Joel Ettridge runs in fifth place. So move out at turn number 4 and back down the main straight. Sixth place is Glenn Dickinson. And then back to Davis in seventh. Matt Peaker is eighth, and Anthony Guardio as our race leader completes lap number 3. The 94 car of Michael Keane leads Craig Bottrell. Back in third place, it's car 266 of Clayton Dickinson. Back to King. Up on the outside of King is Peaker. That's the battle for fourth and fifth, as we've done 4 and have 21 laps left to go. So Ettridge moves to fourth, King back to fifth. Back then to Glenn Dickinson in sixth, then Davis seventh. Peaker is next, then Guardio. That's the first 9. So our leader has done 4, or maybe 5. They're going pretty quickly out in front. Bottrell in second place. Dickinson third, Peaker up behind him. As they move out of turn number 4. Our race leader is back with us and he's in lap traffic. He's up behind Peter Shepherdson. As they run down the back straight, Craig Bottrell in second spot. Back in third place is 266 of Clayton Dickinson. Back in fourth is Joel Ettridge. And behind Joel Ettridge is Tim King. Then we go back to Glenn Dickinson. Then Gavin Davis, Peaker, Guardio, Newson, Heaps. And then back to Leon Wood. Nash Waldron, Matt Lawton is next. And then we have the 44 of Shepherdson, who's just gone a lap down to our race leader in Michael Keane. Leads comfortably over Craig Bottrell in second place. Back in third place is 266 of Clayton Dickinson, and right behind him is the 77 of Joel Ettridge. Behind them is the 51 car of Tim King, and then in sixth place is the second of the Dickinsons in Glenn, and then back to Gavin Davis. Here's our race leader back with us once again. In fact, he's gone past us. Second place is that of Bottrell. Moving up to third place now is Joel Ettridge, who's a man on the move in the 77 car. Comes up now behind Craig Bottrell. So Keane leads. Bottrell second, then back to Shepherdson. Third place is the 77 car of Ettridge. And then back to Dickinson. That's Clayton Dickinson. And then Tim King. And in sixth place is Glenn Dickinson. They're all in a row here in the main straight, with just one lap car in between them all, and that is the 44 of Peter Shepherdson as they run down the back straight. Plenty of moves on here in the back markers. Here's our leader through, Keane. Second place is Bottrell, then Ettridge. 266 is next, which is Clayton Dickinson. Then back in fifth place it's King, and then Glenn Dickinson is next. As they move down the main straight again, he's up behind Nash Waldron. He's our race leader. 2 lap cars between he and Bottrell, who's got a handful with Ettridge, and right behind Ettridge will be that of Clayton Dickinson. Into the main straight, the 94 car does get underneath of Waldron this time. He leads by the length of the back straight. Bottrell in second place, Ettridge behind him. Back in fourth place is still Clayton Dickinson. And behind Clayton Dickinson will be the 51 of King, and then the 26. Oh, we're a car around. The second place car has gone around Craig Bottrell. Didn't see what happened, but Bottrell going in reverse down in Cardinals Corner. And that race went a long time under green. And we've got ourselves our first stoppage. Yellow's still on. 10 laps to go. 4 car goes to the back of the cars on the lead lap. Just Lawton and Shepherdson a lap down. Yellow lights about to go out. Restart coming up. 10 to go in the last race of the night. Keane leading from Ettridge, who's done some good moves on the outside in tricky track conditions. Clayton Dickinson third, King fourth. We're about to go green yet again. Racing as we go green. Sometimes cautions breed cautions. We'll see what happens. They safely get out of 1 and 2. And Ettridge is out after our race leader down into turn 3. Out of 4 they come. 16 down and 9 to go. They move out of turn number 2, watching the progress further back. 8 to go for our race leader. Keane, Ettridge, Clayton Dickinson, King, Glenn Dickinson, and then Gavin Davis. Then it's Matt Peaker and Anthony Guardio. Then back to Cameron Heaps in 9th as they run down the main straight again. 7 to go for Keane. He and Joel Ettridge are skipped away. We have our first retiree of the race, which is Matt Lawton. As they move out of turn number 4 and back down the main straight. Half a dozen to go for Keane from Ettridge. Then back to Clayton Dickinson, King in 4th place. Back then to Glenn Dickinson in 5th and then Matt Peaker in 6th place. But Keane has been way too strong, has 5 to run. Driving away now from Joel Ettridge. They're the length of the straight ahead of 3rd, which is still the 266 of Clayton Dickinson, then Tim King in 4th. So move down the main straight again. They're about to hit traffic. This is the only chance for Ettridge with 4 to go. Clayton Dickinson still 3rd from Tim King, Glenn Dickinson, Matt Peaker, Gavin Davis, Guardio, Cameron Heaps, Leon Wood, and then back to Craig Bottrell and Brooke Newson. And they're back up behind Peter Shepherdson in the 44. 3 to run. Ettridge still giving chase on our race leader, who gets around Shepherdson. 2 to go this time around. Just the one stoppage in the limited sprint car main event in very dry, slick conditions. And it's turned out to be a pretty good race. Ian Crowe goes for the white flag. There's 1 to run. So Keane leads out of turn number 4 for the final time. He'll come and he should take the win here. Up into turn number 3, up behind Peter Shepherdson, it won't matter. And Keane will take the feature race win. Michael Keane first. Joel Ettridge second in 77. 266 is next. Then Tim King. The checkered flag waves. The win goes to Michael Keane in number 94. Joel Ettridge is second. Third is the 266 of Clayton Dickinson. 51, Tim King is next. 5th place goes to the 26 of Glenn Dickinson. 6 is Matt Peaker in 17. Back to Gavin Davis and Anthony Guardio. That's the first 8. Then it was close after that. I'll have to get the official placings. But one stoppage only in very dry, slick conditions in the wash-up of this limited sprint car main event, the last event of the night. And it goes the way of number 94, Michael Keane, who will get the checkered flag and will get to do a lap of honour in the last race of the night. And at 10:02, we are finished here in Collie. We're just waiting for our winner to come through. Where is he? Michael Keane takes the win. Oh, here he comes. He's coming from turn 4, coming past the bar. There's our winner. Michael Keane wins the main race. So he comes out of turn number 3 and 4. Make plenty of noise here in the main straight. Good effort. Good job. And he gets to take the car home nice and straight. He'll throw it around here. Watch this. Down the end of the main straight, he'll do a 360, I'd suggest. He's trying to.